Hey, good evening, guys. Welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to share a couple things here. In case you don't know, this is a website that I use just to look at the wind, forecast as far as direction and speed before I decide whether or not to participate in a race for, in this case, for this weekend. The site that I use is windfinder.com. I think there are similar ones that I've seen in the past also, but this one is the most intuitive. It's easy on the eyes and a little bit easy to read and stuff. With all these I don't know what you call them, particles. I guess they call them, these little lines that swirl around and stuff, which indicates the direction of the wind. So it's a little bit easier to read. And then there's also these little markers here that kind of shows you the speed, the wind speed and stuff. And as you click in here, it kind of also gives you the direction and the speed, you know. So, and I'm like I said, I'm sure you guys already know this, but I thought I'd share it anyways for those who don't know and go into a race kind of blindly, right? Which is kind of what I did last weekend. I didn't even. I was so excited about the first race in the combine, and I threw all 50 birds in there, and didn't even think about the direction of the wind, which was straight. It was like a straight east wind when the birds got into around the area where I live. So they all got blown over to the west, and you know lost some birds there. But oh well, those are birds that were not meant to be around anyways, because obviously if 40 out of 50 made it back, then I don't know what happened to the 10. But that's pretty typical, right? You'll lose birds for sure. So I'd be lucky to have 10 birds left after the season, just because it's such a big combine, and a lot of things can happen. There's a lot of moving parts there. They could be following other birds and get off track and stuff, and you never know. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to share this with you. What else can I say here? This weekend our race is in Fargo, Georgia, so that'll be about, I think, right up here. That's the only thing that's not I don't like about this site, is that it doesn't really give you too many of the towns. But I looked it up on Google Map. It's about, I don't know, right here somewhere. So, but it's good to know, because you also want to know what you know the the weather looks like at the release point, right? So this is only the part that I'm worried about right over here, is that they could get blown over uh, to the Gulf side, which you know would be bad. But I'm looking at the wind speed here. It's not really all that bad. I mean, 5 miles an hour. You know, you got 0 miles per hour there. But I think once the bird makes it past Ocala, then they're gonna come down here, Central Florida, and I think they're gonna be fine, because it's gonna be a straight. Um, it's gonna be a north wind. So, and you know, I mean, not very fast, but it's decent. We got 10 miles, 8 miles an hour. So, and I live right around here in this area. So yeah, I think I'll go for it. I won't do another one of those east wind, that's for sure. Um, Especially when it's strong. But yeah, The nice thing about this too is that you can click on the you know days ahead and kind of see what that wind looks like. Now that would be favorable to me, to have a west wind like that because I live around here. But that's Friday, and then here's next Saturday. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the Sunday race, but or the next Sunday. Um, but I'm not a weather person, so I have no idea. But I tend to see a pattern here. Like once it starts blowing, it starts out blowing to the west, and then you can see here it's kind of shifting and blowing to the east, and then it just kind of continues on like that. So I have reasons to believe that next Sunday would be uh, favorable as well. Um, but I don't know that. That's too far out there. But anyways, my main point in doing this video is just to show you that um, that there is such a thing that you can use to forecast the wind and the wind speed, direction and the wind speed. That way, you're not going into it to a race blindly and then like I did, um, which was a mistake. It's a good thing I only lost 10, but could have been worse. Um, anyways, all right, guys, I just wanted to share this with you. So God bless you and good luck with your racing season and keep them flying.